Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to North Hardin High School for tonight's semifinal action in Girls 17th District play. Now I'm going to turn it over to our PA announcer for tonight's starting lineups.
Game 1, semifinal between John Hardin Lady Bulldogs and the Elizabethtown Lady Panthers. Starting tonight for the John Hardin Lady Bulldogs, number 3, Taylor Bell. Number 10, Kylie Crowley. Number 2, Cheyenne Harris. Number 23, Tanya Kelly. Number 16, Jordan Nelson. Number 52, Christy De La Rosa Pagan. Number 5, Jamie Pons Pagan. Number 21, Shelby Whitehouse. Number 18, Melissa Wiley. Number 9, Keely Slade. And number 99, Alexis Witherspoon. Starting tonight for the Elizabethtown Lady Panthers. Number 0, Sydney Pinkham. Number 3, Gabby Garcia. Number 4, Courtney Brangers. Number 5, Tori Duplessis. Number 7, Ann Bell. Number 9, Sarah Ben. Number 13, Heather Mooney. Number 14, Anna Grace Carter. Number 20, Emma Tompkins. Number 21, Renee Garcia. And number 24, Josie Clemzar.
So there we have the starting lineups for tonight's matchup. The Elizabethtown Panthers come in with a 14-2 record on the season under Coach Pat Black. Their starters will be Gabby Garcia, Courtney Brangers, Tori Duplessis, Ann Bell, Sarah Bean, Heather Mooney, Anna Grace Carter, Emma Tompkins, Renee Garcia, and Josie Crimzar, with Sydney Pinkham in the goal. For the John Hardin Bulldogs, come in under Coach Kravinsky with a 5-12 record on the year. Be Taylor Bell, Jamie Pagan, Keely Slade, Jordan Nelson, Melissa Wiley, Shelby Whitehouse, Tanya Kelly, Christy Pagan, and in goal will be Alexis Witherspoon. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. eTown Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. John Hardin advanced to tonight's ballgame with a 2-0 victory over Fort Knox in the 17th District quarterfinal game. Elizabethtown comes in with the number 1 seed. Winner of tonight's game will take on the winner of our nightcap tonight between Central Hardin and North Hardin. They will take place tomorrow night back here at North Hardin at 5:30. We will cover that live here on HCEC-TV. These two teams did meet in the regular season. Elizabethtown coming out on top in both of those games. 7-0 the score in both of those contests. The E-Town's ball to start off tonight. To Crimzar. For John Hardin, taking it up the right side. Going to send it in. Sydney Pinkham come out, and she will pick it up. Field conditions very, very soggy out there on the playing field, as we had a lot of rain yesterday afternoon. Mooney with the ball. She'll send it up to Gabby Garcia. Gets it to the middle to Renee Garcia, Courtney Brangers. Will send it the right side. Going to be Sarah Bean who centers it to Crimzar, but Witherspoon there to gather in the ball. For E-Town, the Be interested to see how they play, as this field will slow down the ball a lot. E-Town's home field being turf, it is sped up quite a bit there, especially with the rain tonight, how slow the ball will be. Garcia with it. Get it to Mill, trying to get it to Bell. Pagan sends it out. Branger's going to send it right back in. Slade got in the way. She'll kick it out. Now Branger's going to try to track it down. Drops it back off for Tompkins. Gabby Garcia. Renee Garcia. Shuffles it forward, trying to get to Sarah Bean. Sarah Bean shot, it's in! And E-Town jumps out on top of John Hardin quickly. Just a minute 32 into the game. 38-28 to go. And it will be Sarah Bean. Gives E-Town a 1-0 lead. Melissa Wiley with it. That can be sent outside for Cheyenne Harris. Bean going to step in the way. Bean still with the ball for the Panthers. Chip it outside for Crimzar. Christy Pagan came up, got in the way. Crimzar going to continue to have possession. She goes outside to Gabby Garcia. And that one will be kicked out of bounds by John. Throw in for the Panthers. Throw it into Gabby Garcia. Now go over the inline and be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Keely Slade to take this goal kick. Bringer's trying to get up to that one. Kelly kicks it forward. It's going to be Tori Duplessis tracking it down. Jordan Nelson trying to get there. Nelson coming back from an injury earlier in the season. Coming out of its White House. That one goes off of Tompkins. He'll drop it back. Sent forward by Bell. Now Crimzar with it for the Panthers. And take it all the way across the field. Gabby Garcia keeps it inbounds for the Panthers. And it to the middle to Renee Garcia. Mooney now with it. Crimzar drops it back off. Bell able to step in the way. That'll go off of Elizabethtown and be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. Trying to get it down there. Kicked out by the Bulldogs. Bean steps in the way. Harris going to try to get it out. It's going to go over the inline. It'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Crimzar to take this corner for the Panthers. Tries to get it into the middle. Garcia was there. Wiley was trying to poke it out. Wiley going to get it. Does get it out of the box up to Nelson. Wiley will drop it back. Be sent forward, and again you see the players slipping as the field is very, very soggy. Probably best field conditions we'll have of this tournament will be right now, as tonight's game between the Trojans and the Bruins also on this field. We'll tear it up just a little bit more. Crimzar down the left side, trying to center it. Pagan gets there. Christy Pagan kicks it out. She'll send it up to Kelly. Duplessis comes up to challenge. It'll go off Duplessis, a throw in for the Bulldogs. Nelson to throw it in. 34 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this first half. 1-0 the score. Elizabethtown on top. Garcia will get it on the outside. Just inside the box, and then it goes off of Slade over the inline. It'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Crimsar will take this one again for the Panthers. Send that right near the box. Renee Garcia goes off her. Actually, it's going to go off the Bulldogs. There'll be another corner kick for E-Town. Kicked right down the line. Renee Garcia, but it's going to be Alexis Witherspoon who just picks it up. Melissa Wiley there to take it for the Bulldogs. Try to get it up to Nelson. Tompkins steps in the way. Wiley able to get it back. Duplessis kicks it away. Harris there. Bell there. Jamie Pagan, the ball for the Bulldogs. Be taken away by Bean. Bean going to try to get it in to Ann Bell. Puts a foot on it, but Witherspoon there for the save. Brangers gets the ball. Drop it off for Tompkins. Into Garcia. Ann Bell now with it. And Wiley will just kick it out of bounds. And be a throw in for the Panthers. Duplessis to do the throw in. Gets it into Gabby Garcia. And drop it back for Duplessis. To Renee Garcia. On around to Brangers. Pagan kicks it back out. Wiley going to get it over to Bell. To Kelly. Now Nelson will have it for the Bulldogs. Crimsar sends that one up. It'll go out of bounds and be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Bell able to get in front of that. Going to try to get it into the corner to Garcia. Christy Pagan will kick it out. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Gabby Garcia gets it into Crimsar. Sends it out to Brangers. Brangers across to Ella Durbin. Bell pokes that one free. Mooney unable to get it. They're going to drop it outside for Crawley. Mooney gets it back. She'll get it up to Durbin. They'll send it to Renee Garcia. Drop it back for Mooney. Up to Ann Bell. I'm going to drop it outside for Durbin. Durbin cross. And it's going to go through Witherspoon's legs and in. And that's going to be a goal for Ella Durbin. Second goal of the night for the Panthers. 29:35 to go here in our first half of play. And the Panthers coming out and quickly getting on the Bulldogs tonight. The ball seems like it has stayed in the offensive end for the Panthers. Kelly with it, tries to get it to Nelson. Tompkins stepped in the way, kicked it out. Now Bringers will send it down to Bell. Harris misses at that kick. Jamie Pagan there. Bell able to keep control. That'll be a goal kick. That goes off Bell over the end line. Slade to take this goal kick. Renee Garcia going to poke it up to Gabby Garcia. Wiley takes it back. Tompkins for E10 came forward. It's going to go off of her and go back. Nelson comes up, tries to get to it, but Panthers will retain possession. Tompkins going to send it across, trying to get it to Durbin. Going to get it forward to Bell. Across, we headed there by Lewis. Look back into the box. Crimson not quite able to get to it, and it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. That one goes off of Whitehouse. That popped off of Garcia's leg and got Whitehouse in the face. Mooney now with it. She'll drop it outside for Durbin. Goes past Durbin. It'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Durbin with it. Tried to get it to Tompkins. Kelly stepped in the way. Lewis sends it forward. Tompkins gets it for the Panthers, and Mooney sends it back into the Panthers' offensive end. Goes off Bell, but Slade able to get there for the Bulldogs. Renee Garcia now with it. And try to get it to Crimzar. Crimzar gets past the first defender. Shot there, going to the left side, just left of the goal. And it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Billy Johnson checks into the lineup for the Panthers. And Crowley checks back into the lineup for the Bulldogs. Renee Garcia with it. Melissa Wiley takes it from her. Tompkins comes over, takes it back for the Panthers. Gabby Garcia now with it. Johnson in the center of the field. Played there by Taylor Bell. Back to Tompkins. Tompkins going to send it in right to Witherspoon. It's the save. Crimzar pokes it to Garcia. Goes back to Crimzar. Drives in on the left side. Across there. And Pagan saved it. Garcia sends it right back in. And Bell with the ball just outside of the 6-meter box. Getting shot and wide left. It'll be another goal kick for the Bulldogs. HCEC-Town continuing to put pressure on this Bulldog defense. Crimson got in front of that one. Crowley comes back. Now Pagan will send it out. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. Duplessis comes up for the throw-in. It's at the Crimson. The Tompkins. Now Bell with it. Goes off Slade. Slade's going to clear it out. Gets it up to Kelly. Tompkins there, though. Back for Elizabethtown. Johnson up to Renee Garcia. Outside for Durbin. And gets it into the box. Across there, off the goal, over the netting. Maybe another goal kick for the Bulldogs. Olivia Hamilton checked into the lineup for the Panthers, so did Claire Godfrey. Garcia with it right back into the box. Shot. Witherspoon with another stop and a save. Tompkins headed over to Godfrey. Gets it in the middle to Hamilton. Now Johnson with it. Trying to get him to set it back up. Tompkins now with it. Into Renee Garcia. Again, footing very slippery all over the field tonight. Durbin will drop it back for Tompkins. Tompkins just kind of chips it forward to Hamilton. Outside to Durbin. Back to Hamilton and be cleared by the Bulldogs. Nelson with it for John Hardin. She'll send it across. Trying to get it to Crowley. Duplessis will kick it out of bounds. That'd be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. That'll go off Crowley, out of bounds, throw-in for the Panthers. Renee Garcia with it. Soon drop it up for Gabby Garcia. To the middle to Johnson. Try to get it to Durbin on the outside. Be Lewis who'll clear it out of bounds, throw in for the Panthers. .05 to go here in the first half. 2-0 the score. Elizabethtown on top. Tompkins going to drop it back to Carter. Outside to Mooney. Back to Tompkins. Duplessis trying to get it up. Crowley going to step in the way. That one goes off Duplessis. It'll go out of bounds and be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. We'll have a substitution for the Bulldogs. Jamie Pagan back into the lineup. Nelson with the throw in. Well sends that one forward. And Pinkham will come out. Going to be sent up trying to get it to Gabby Garcia. First to be gone with the pressure. Be a throw in for the Panthers. Substitutions for the Panthers. Freddie Bringer is back in along with Sarah Bean. And Rebecca Well checks into the lineup also. Godfrey with the throw in. Got it to Hamilton, but Pagan takes it away. Now Crowley with it. Up to Tompkins. Tompkins sends it to Hamilton. Jamie Pagan going to be there. Tries to get it away. Bean is going to get it now to Godfrey. Godfrey and Crowley go at it. It's going to go off of Crowley. Be a throw in for the Panthers. Godfrey with the throw in. Throw in now for the Bulldogs. Johnson to the middle. Branger's going to send it back into the box. Keely Slade will kick it out of bounds and be a throw-in for the Panthers. Gone with it. Crowley kicks it almost straight up in the air. It'll go out of bounds. Throw in for the Panthers. Substitution. Anna Patterson checks into the lineup. Garcia keeps it in the box. Trying to maintain possession. Shot forward by Courtney Bringer's wide right and be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. I'd like to thank our student workers for making tonight's broadcast possible. On the cameras, it'll be Nigel Martin and Alyssa Carter. Graphics, Sierra Reed. Technical Director, Scott Hausler. Student Director, Gabe Stolkup, all under the direction of Mr. C.J. Carroll. This is our first game of two tonight here at North Hardin. Second semifinal will take place approximately 30 minutes after the conclusion of our first, and it'll be North Hardin and Central Hardin. Being with it on the outside of the box. That'll go off of the Bulldogs, Lewis, and be a corner kick for the Panthers. Bringers to take this corner for the Panthers. And short side to Hamilton. That'll go over the end line and be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. $15:20 to go here in the opening half. 2-0 our score. Elizabethtown on top. Bean and Lewis going after it. They go off of Lewis and be a throw in for the Panthers. comes up to throw it in. Gets it to Patterson. Slade will clear it out of the box. Patterson tries to kick it back in. That goes off Slade, and it'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Crimsar to take this corner. We'll go down the line. It'll be caught by Witherspoon. Branger's going to send it right back. Jamie Pagan gets it up to Wiley, who's going to send outside for Crowley. Shifts that one over Duplessis, trying to get it to Kelly. Kelly and Tompkins going after it. Crowley going to come out with it. Duplessis pressures her, and it'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Abby Rich checks into the lineup for the Panthers. Wiley with the ball for the Bulldogs. Nelson going to get inside. Nelson takes a shot. Pinkham comes up with the save. 13 minutes to go in this first half. Well kicks that one out of bounds. Cheyenne Harris back into the lineup for the Bulldogs. Bringer's going to take that away. Send it outside for Crimsar. Chris Pagan stepped in the way. Gets it back now, so get it to Crowley. Crimsar will kick it over the inline. It'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Crimsar steps in the way of that one. Pagan kicks it out. It'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. Gabby Garcia with it. Drop it back to Tompkins. The Bean. He's going to try to get it up for Patterson. Slade back there for the Bulldogs. She'll kick it out, and E-Town will have a throw-in. Renee Garcia back into the lineup. Tompkins going to send it into the box. Wiley going to clear it back out. Abby Rich with it. Drop it outside. Renee Garcia will get it up to Bringers. And that one will go wide to the left. Be a goal kick for John Hardin. Garcia going to step up and get that one. Cross there to Bell, off Bell's knee. Slade and Pagan try to clear it. Josie Crimsar shoots it back in. It's going to go over the inline. It'll be a corner kick for Elizabethtown. Garcia's corner. Gabby Garcia with it. Puts it back for Tompkins. Tompkins shot kicked out by one of the defensemen. Jamie Pagan got in the way of that one. Branger's now with it. Sends it back towards the goal to go wide left. And a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Lewis back into the lineup for the Bulldogs. Slade with the kick. Brangers kicks that one out of bounds. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Go out of bounds off the Panthers. Bulldog throw in. 8:35 to go here in the opening half. Wiley with the throw in. We'll get past Rich. Carter comes up, we'll just clear it out. Be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Free kick for the Bulldogs. Slade will come up and take this. Shot gonna go wide to the left. Johnson and Mooney check back into the lineup for the Panthers. Mooney to Johnson. Kelly sends it back in, but Johnson will send it right back. Wiley going to drop it outside for Lewis. Abby Rich will track it down for the Panthers. Kicks it out of bounds, and it will be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Nelson with the ball for the Bulldogs. Bean steps in the way for the Panthers. Get it up to Bell. Bell going to send it down. Garcia going to get past the final defender. Defense recovers. Shot, and Witherspoon with another save, diving forward to keep control. Renee Garcia with it. Lily Johnson can drop it off for Brangers. Harris gets to that one. He's held back with possession. Pagan going to kick that one out. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Send into the box. Crimsar there. Heads it. It goes straight up, and Witherspoon comes out and collects the ball. Gabby Garcia now with it. Crimsar almost lost her footing there. Able to get it inside, trying to drop it off for Gabby Garcia. Lewis keeps her away from it. It'll be a goal kick for John Hardin. 4:50 to go here in this opening half. 2-0 the score for Elizabethtown. Just a minute 32 into the game, Sarah Bean put the Panthers up 1-0. And then at the 29:35 mark, it was Ella Durbin who put the Panthers up 2-0. Ambell gets it back for the Panthers. Tries to send it in. Jamie Pagan kicks it out. That'll be Christy Pagan and Crimsar going after it. Slade clears it out of the box. Brangers keeps it down on this end. To chip it forward. Taylor Bell kicks it out of the box. Whitehouse takes out after it. That's going to go off Whitehouse and a throw in for the Panthers. They're going to get Kelly on the foul there. Free kick for the Panthers. Rich sends it up to Crimsar. That one goes over the end line, and it will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Crowley back into the lineup for the Bulldogs. Renee Garcia tries to get that one through. Crimsar gets it. Shot will go high over the goal. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Going to get it up to Kelly. Now Nelson with it. Crimsar steps in the way, takes it away. Minute 35 to go. Pagan kicks that one out of the way. Throw in for the Panthers. Mooney will come up and take the throw in. Get it into Crimsar. Crimsar trying to center it. He's sent right back out by Slade. Another throw in. Down to a minute to play in this first half. Slade tries to keep it in, and now it'll be a corner kick as it goes over the end line. Crimsar to take this one. .40 seconds to go. Whitehouse steps in the way. Garcia going to drop it back out for Crimsar. Crimsar going to send it off. Bell tries to head it in. Hooked away, and then it's in by Renee Garcia with 20 seconds to go here in this first half of play. Puts the Panthers up 3-0. Crimsar gets the ball back for the Panthers. Down to 10 seconds to go. Gonna send it forward for Bean. Bean gets inside. Bean shot, and Witherspoon with the save, as that will bring our first half to a close with Elizabethtown on top, 3-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at eTownApartments.com. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. eTown Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown baking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. We'll be back after a short timeout with the second half action. Welcome back to North Hardin High School for tonight's semifinals of the 17th District Girls Soccer Tournament. Halftime score has Elizabethtown on top of John Hardin, 3-0. Scoring in the first half started real quickly, just a minute 32 into the ball game. Sarah Bean with the shot and put the Panthers up 1-0. With 29:35 to go in the first half, it was Ella Durbin put the Panthers' second goal on the board. And then with just 20 seconds to go in the first half, Renee Garcia puts one in the back of the net to give the Panthers the halftime score of 3-0. A reminder, we will have the second semifinal tonight. It'll be Central Hardin versus North Hardin, taking place approximately 30 minutes after the completion of this game. The winner of this game and the other semifinal will meet tomorrow night back here at North Hardin. Championship game set for 5:30. We will be here on HCEC-TV to cover it live. Tomorrow night we'll also have boys 17th District Championship game. It'll be between Central Hardin and North Hardin. We will tape that here on HCEC-TV. Game time there is supposed to start at 7:30, and it will be on our YouTube page. Should be by Monday of next week. The winner of tonight's game, both will advance on to next week's region tournament. Next week on HCEC-TV, we will have the district volleyball tournament, covering all of those games live. Friday night, HCEC-TV will be on live with football action, as Central Hardin will travel to Death Valley to take on Meade County Green Wave. Game time there set for 7:30. Start off with John Hardin on the with the ball in this second half of play. Crowley comes back to get that one, pressured by Crimsar. Crimsar going to come away with it, goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. I'm going to get through. Bean with the ball for the Panthers. Drop it off for Garcia. So he tries to chip it in. It'll be cleared out by Pagan. Brangers gets it now for the Panthers. Drops it back to Tompkins. To Bean. Bean will drop it outside for Mooney. Mooney going to try to get it up to Bell. We'll have a foul, and it'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs. Slade kicks that one forward. Mooney going to send it back. Renee Garcia gets it up to Ambell. And Slade will kick that out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. go off widely. It'll be a corner kick now for the Panthers. Crimzar will come across to take that. Be sent out into the box. Bell missed that one as it came through. Tompkins will track it down for the Panthers. Drop it back for Duplessis. Back to Tompkins. Nelson got in the way of that one. Panthers maintain possession though. And now Nelson takes that one out of bounds, throw in for the Panthers. Duplessis with the throw in, gets it to Gabby Garcia. Garcia will drop it back. They'll drop it back to Pinkham. Send it outside for Mooney. Gets it to Bringers. She just one touches it over to Tompkins. Thompson's going to get it up to Renee Garcia. Drops it back for Bean. Outside for Bell. Trying to get some room. As Harris will enter and kick. Witherspoon with the save. I believe that was Renee Garcia on the inside that time. Bell with it now. Wiley going to send it up. Mooney gets in the way. Goes off Harris, out of bounds, throw in for the Panthers. Garcia now with the ball. Slade will kick that out of the box. Go out of bounds, throw in for the Panthers. Mooney to come up and take the throw. Bean going to send that one in, goes to the side of the net. It'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Bringer stepped in the way of that one, gets it to Bell. Bell trying to find some room. Pagan kicks it free. Panthers will send it out. Harris gets to it first. Harris going to be able to keep, not able to keep it in. That'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Renee Garcia. Crowley going to track it down as they were trying to get it up to Crimzar. Going out of bounds, throw in for the Panthers. Sent into the box. Gabby Garcia with it. Trying to find some room to operate. Drops it off. Shot by Bell is in. So with 34-11 to go in this second half, E-Town extends their lead to 4. Ann Bell gets her name in the scoring column. E-Town back on the move. Bean trying to pass it forward. Bringers will come up and pick it up. Just try to drop it outside, not able to get very much on it. Bringers will keep it in bounds. They'll go down to Crimzar. Cleared out by Pagan. Crowley brings it up the field for the Bulldogs, trying to get it to the center to where Harris is. Mooney will come through. She kicks it out of bounds and be a throw-in for John Hardin. Wiley with the ball for the Bulldogs. Try to get up to Harris. Bell sends it into the box. Pinkham comes over and she'll collect it for the Panthers. Bell now with the ball. Bean has it, gets it to Garcia on the right side. Harris with the pressure. Shot goes over the goal. And it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Hamilton back into the lineup for the Panthers. Hamilton now with the ball for the Panthers. Back to Renee Garcia. Gets it to Brangers. Crossing that one through. Bean coming up. Bean gets across. Hamilton not able to get to it. Bell going to take a shot, and it's good. And Ann Bell, about 3 minutes apart, gets her second goal. So now it'll be 5-0 with Elizabethtown on top. Bell back down with the ball. Cleared out. Hamilton has it over to Crimsar. Crimsar into the box. It's going to get past Bell and Bean. Garcia with it. She'll take a shot and a save by Alexis Witherspoon. Trying to get it to Taylor. Taylor Kelly. And Bell back with the ball for the Panthers. Nelson now with the ball for the Bulldogs. Duplessis gets it back. Taylor Bell with the ball now for the Bulldogs. And try to get it to Kelly. Thompson's there, but Kelly now with it. Carter comes up to poke it free. Wiley came up. Bringer's going to get control of it for the Panthers. Bringer's going to send it up, tries to get it to Crimsar. Crimsar will be able to track it down just outside of the box. Gets it into Hamilton. Hamilton back to Crimsar. We're going to have offsides. Free kick for John Hardin. Kelly trying to get it and be poked away by the Panthers. Now Garcia with it. Crims are not quite able to maintain possession. Bulldogs kick it down. Jordan Nelson will have it. Duplessis in front of her. She'll drop it off for Kelly. Kelly waiting on some reinforcement. Crowley there with the ball. She'll send it into the box. It'll go wide to the right and be a goal kick for the Panthers. Pinkham to take this goal kick. She's going to send it outside for Mooney. They'll go out of bounds. Throwing for the Panthers. Substitutions for the Panthers. It'll be Godfrey and Durbin back into the game. Renee Garcia trying to chip it forward. Bringer's going to send it up the left side, trying to get it to Godfrey. Godfrey going to try to get it to Hamilton. Back to Godfrey. Pagan there. And now Whitehouse clears it out. It'll be a throw in for Elizabethtown. 27-11 to go here in the second half. E-Town on top 5-0. And Bell tracks it down for the Panthers. Drops it back for Mooney. Get to the middle to Lily Johnson. Johnson gets it to Renee Garcia. Outside to Durbin. Back to Garcia. Garcia shot. Right to Witherspoon. An easy save. Bell with the ball for the Bulldogs. Renee Garcia stepped in front of that. Ella Durbin gets the ball. Now Bell with it. Bell, that one's going to go over the end line before she gets across. Abby Rich into the lineup for the Panthers. Slade to take the goal kick for the Bulldogs. It's it to Bell. E-Town able to get it back. Bringer's now with it. Out to Durbin. Lewis providing the defense there. A shot by Johnson. No good, or actually went off the official. Now Duplessis with it to Godfrey. Bulldogs send it up. Kelly with it. To Bell, to Nelson. Chips that one forward. It's going to get past Duplessis, but Godfrey will get it on the other side. She just kicks it out of bounds. Throw in for the Bulldogs. A little excitement down on this end as some boys playing with the football. Goes out onto the field. And will go out of bounds, throw in for the Panthers. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Rich heads it back to Johnson. A foul by Elizabethtown. Free kick for the Bulldogs. Slade going to send that one into the box. It'll get past a couple of Bulldogs, Wiley and Nelson going after it. Pinkham pick up the save. She'll roll it outside for Durbin. Johnson now with it. Outside to Duplessis. Get it to the middle, to Hamilton. Now Durbin with it. Back to Bringers. Bringers will send it outside for Duplessis. Crowley came up, poked it away. Nelson going to try to get it out near midfield. Drop it back for Bell. Bell going to chip it in. Nelson there, but Abby Rich actually going to go through her legs, and now Nelson with the ball. Carter there, and it'll be Rich who clears it out, gets it up to Durbin. Cheyenne Harris will kick it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Durbin to throw it in. Trying to get it into Patterson. Will go over the end line. Actually, be kicked out by the Bulldogs. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers. 20:58 to go in this second half. Durbin with it. Trying to get it to Renee Garcia. It'll be kicked out by Pagan. Durbin able to track it back down. Bringers now with it. Christy Pagan tried to kick it out. Pagan will get back to it. And Duplessis will come up and get the ball for the Panthers. Outside for Godfrey. Godfrey's pass taken away by Bell. Bringers with it. Gets it to Garcia. To Johnson to Godfrey. Crowley comes up, takes it away. Just be able to keep it in bounds, but kicks it to Duplessis. Garcia with it. To Rich. Sends it forward, goes past Hamilton. It'll be cleared out by Slade. Kelly with the ball for the Bulldogs. Drops back. It's going to go off Lewis and Nelson. Renee Garcia comes out with it. So the forward for Patterson. Rich will send that one back up, trying to get it to Garcia. Gets it to Patterson, over to Hamilton. Hamilton gets it up to Godfrey. Crowley there providing pressure. Back to Duplessis. Inside to Hamilton, outside to Godfrey. Godfrey drives in. It'll be poked away, and it'll be a corner kick for Elizabethtown. Gabby Garcia checks back into the lineup. Substitutions on both sides. Whitehouse back into the game for the Bulldogs. And we'll stay on the ground. Godfrey going to kick it back out. Go out of bounds, throw in for the Bulldogs. Throw in for the Panthers. Degan will send it back outside. Ashley Kerr now into the lineup for the Panthers. Gabby Garcia now with the ball. Trying to get it to Durbin. Harris there. He'll go out of bounds off Harris and throw in for the Panthers. 17 minutes to go here in our first semifinal of tonight. 5-0 E-Town on top. In the second semifinal, it'll be Central Hardin and North Hardin going at it. And the winner of both tonight's games will advance on to tomorrow night's championship game at 5:30 and also next week's region tournament. Garcia tried to send that one in. It goes off Slade out of bounds. And it'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Garcia with it. Pressured there by the Bulldogs, trying to track it back down. Durbin with it. She'll send across, and Witherspoon there to snatch it out of the air. Panthers going to drop it back. Johnson with it to Garcia. Kerr drops it outside for Godfrey. Crowley comes back to take it away for the Bulldogs. And they'll go out of bounds, throw in for E-Town. That'll be a foul on the Bulldogs. Free kick for the Panthers. It's going to be sent in, cross, goes right past Durbin, or actually goes off of her, and it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Garcia lost her footing. Nelson now with the ball for the Bulldogs. Durbin stepped in the way. Now Garcia with the ball for the Panthers. Kerr with it. I'm trying to get it to Patterson. Slade will come over and clear that one out. It'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Carter now with it for E-Town. Kerr with it. Young got it away from her now. Wiley will send it up the field. Put Carter back there for the Panthers to collect it in. Rich with it. To Kerr. Wiley again steps in, gets it away. Gets it up to Bell. Durbin will kick it out. It'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Nelson to take this throw in. Get it into Kelly. Cross to Crowley. That'll go through the end line and be a goal kick for the Panthers. Pinkham to take this goal kick. And Bell now has it for the Panthers. Drops it off for Gabby Garcia. Garcia going to send it outside for Ella Durbin. Whitehouse there to put pressure on her. Durbin able to sneak it inside. Garcia now with it. She'll take a left-footed shot off the crossbar and bounds away. Crowley there for the Bulldogs. I'll go off of the Bulldogs. Godfrey. I was going to say Godfrey with the throw in, but she'll come out as Josie Crimsar checks back into the lineup. Also coming back in is Sarah Bean. Garcia now with it. To Bean. Got to get it in the box. Slade clears it. Bell kept it. Actually, sorry, that was Whitehouse that kept it in. Whitehouse now with it again. Gabby Garcia comes back, drops it off for Abby Rich. Gets it up to Bean. Gets it up to Ann Bell. Harris will send it back down the field. And Rich will send it right back to him. Throw in for E-Town. Ten minutes to go here in the second half. It's been all E-Town from very early on. They scored their first goal just a minute 30 into the ball game. And have continued to put pressure on Alexis Witherspoon and the Bulldogs. At 3 goals in the first half and 2 goals here in the second half. Bell trying to get it to Kerr. Now Kelly with it as Garcia comes up for the Panthers. There'll be a foul on the Bulldogs. Free kick for E-Town. trying to get it in for Kerr. Kerr going to take a shot, and Witherspoon there for the save. Garcia with it. They're going to continue just to drop it back, reset their offense. Johnson now with it, into Kerr. Back for Johnson. Johnson going to get it up the side for Crimzar. Crimzar takes it to the middle. Gabby Garcia with it. She'll take a shot, and Witherspoon there to make the save. Again, we'd like to thank our student workers for making tonight's broadcast possible. Student Director Gabe Stalkup, Technical Director Scott Hauser, on graphics tonight, Sierra Reed, our camera operators Nigel Martin and Alyssa Carter, all under the direction of CJ Carroll. That'll go out of bounds. So there's going to be a foul called, so it'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs. Rich got that to Beam. Now Beam gets it back from Garcia. Not quite leading Renee Garcia, Brangers far enough. Throw in for the Panthers. Bell sends it across for Well. For Kerr, and Crimzar just kind of punches it in. Bell there to clear it out for the Bulldogs. Throw in for E-Town. Some substitutions. Heather Mooney back into the lineup. And Bell with the ball for E-Town. Get it up to Courtney Brangers. Witherspoon going to come out of the goal. She'll scoop that one up. .6:05 to go here in the second half. Rich now with it for the Panthers. Bean drops it back for Rich. Pagan sends it out to Kelly. The other side for Crowley. Well on defense for the Panthers. And that'll go off of E-Town. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Nelson comes over to take that. A foul on E-Town. Free kick for the Bulldogs. Bell to take this free kick. Goes in. Pinkham comes up, makes the catch. Branger's going to drop it back for Gabby Garcia. Garcia up to Ann Bell. Sarah Bean now with it. Bean gets it inside to Brangers. Bringer's trying to find some space to get a kickoff. Slade not able to track it down, and it'll be a corner kick for the for the Panthers. Hamilton back into the lineup for the Panthers. Corner kick. Gonna be sent right back in by Bringers. Like Bell's gonna get called for handball as that one bounced off of Witherspoon. Be a free kick for the Bulldogs. Johnson gets that one. He'll send it outside for Crimsar. Taken away there by Wiley. Wiley gonna lay it off for Crowley. Out of bounds off the Panthers, throw in for the Bulldogs. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the ball game. A reminder, about 30 minutes from now, we will have our second semifinal game of the evening. Pinkham comes up to get that one. Second semifinal will be between the Central Hardin Bruins and the North Hardin Trojans. Slade will clear that one out, throw in for the Panthers. Crimsar with it for the Panthers. Center it there, gets it to Gabby Garcia, unable to find some space. By Hamilton, blocked inside by a couple of defenders. Now there's a shot and a score. As it was Gabby Garcia with her second goal of the night. Sorry, not her second goal, her first goal of the night. 1:25 to go here in the ball game. .6-0 now the score. E-Town on top with 1:25 to go. E-Town right back on the offensive. Bringers with it. Bringers kicks it from outside of the box. Go wide right and be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Slade sends that one off. Bell able to get to it. Trying to get it to Kelly. It'll go off Kelly and be a throw in for the Panthers. Rich to throw it in. And the ball stays in. It'll be a foul on E-Town. And it'll be free kick for the Bulldogs. Under 30 seconds to go. Bringers now with it for the Panthers. 15 seconds to go. And that will bring our opening semifinal game to a close as Elizabethtown victorious 6-0, and they will advance to tomorrow night's championship game. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. etownapartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com.